Morning, girls. How we doing? Back here with Chantel, Mariam, everyday Mariam, revert the Mariam, Mariam the revert, even probably, I have no idea. This is 12-inch chicken teriyaki sub sandwich. I am very, very far behind this. I honestly don't even know. I think this was like 2 weeks ago. Maybe this is posted the day I left. Maybe this is the day I posted before I left. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure this is the first video because I did the grocery haul, and I think that's the last video I did at first. I'm not actually sure. I could be doing this introduction. You may never actually hear it because I could start watching this and suddenly be like, oh, I have seen this woman eat a 12-inch chicken teriyaki Subway sandwich before. Damn it, and then just suddenly cut the video. But who knows, guys? But imagine me. I've escaped 2 weeks away. Oh, life of luxury. I've had a great time. Come back. This is the first thing I see. I think this image of this big old greasy girl trying to force this down her throat. Beautiful. Let's go.
When you put too many things on your sub, it's chaos.
I feel you. My life feels like chaos, right? Nothing feels right. She's staining her double denim because she's got it in the fucking sauce. Everything is awful about it. Her fingers are somehow even fatter than they were before. Once again, she doesn't have a wedding ring on for some reason. She's going to try and claim that I don't know. She doesn't want it to react with the sauce. I didn't think incredible 72 billion carat gold would react to the fucking sauce, but apparently it does. Let's skip the cameo and all.
Well, hello.
Hello.
Welcome back to another video.
Welcome back. Why do you say it like that? So we're back. It's fantastic. This looks beautiful. It looks... I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm not used to seeing it from this weird angle anymore because it has been a week. And by the way, when I was on holiday, I don't lie. I don't play around. I didn't think about Gorlworld at all. I didn't think about Gorlworld at all. I ignored pretty much everything. As some spoilers, because I've already opened my YouTube, and every once in a while you'll see like something pop being like, Mariam does this, you know, so like spoilers from other people's video title, but I haven't watched a single thing. I haven't kept up with it. I didn't go on Twitter or anything like that. So I'm going into a lot of this blind. But I don't know, it just looks like even more of a green screen than usual. When you come back after seeing it a while, you just look at how weirdly set up this is, and you're like, that background doesn't look straight. It doesn't look like it's right. It doesn't look like it's in line. This looks like a green screen. Also, 12-inch chicken teriyaki. I see two. So is this the backup sandwich, or is these only 2 6-inches, and for some reason she thinks that's the 12-incher?
So today I have some...
I like to think she's so fat. That is actually what a 12-inch looks like. Like, Salah might as well just never show her his dick because she is so fucking big. She just makes everything look small. That's actually a 24-inch. Those are 2 Subways, like, put back to back. Oh, what a fresh start. Why are you confused?
Stop. I'm just making sure this one is mine.
Okay.
Because Salah and I both got the same kind of sub, but
sure, I believe
toppings.
you entirely.
Is this mine?
What is with this weird pantomime thing? It's 12-inch. That's obvious. That, like, despite my joke, that's obviously a 6-inch. So clearly both of these are yours, because I'm going to assume because there were 2 empty wrappers in your little sexy teaser thing at the start there, where you're dripping with juices, just so you all can think of that mental image as well. Obviously, you're going to eat both. So what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Is that mine? Yeah. Why do you say it like that? Look at that.
So I got chicken teriyaki.
Why would you open Salah's as well? Like, if we're doing a salad, this is Salah's, and later on she just decides to, why not, guys? I might as well eat it. If we're doing that roleplay, why would you be opening his sandwich? Huh?
Bismillah.
Fantastic. What did he get? Like, tell me the differences. Wow.
Very messy.
Wow. So this is going to be Salah's one here, and this is the one with Southwest sauce. I doubt it. I really doubt Salah, who is the type of guy who, like, I don't know, threw up apparently after eating pad thai, is getting chicken teriyaki with Southwest sauce mixed in. Especially when she said she can't even give him, like, what was it? What was it? Because he's like, picky eaters. Oh, I can't put vegetables on the pizza because picky eater. Because she's acting like Salah can't eat vegetables. You know, the 450-pound woman is pretending that the relatively thin guy living with her, he's the one opposed to vegetables on the fucking pizza. I really don't think he'd go for any kind of weird mixture. He seems like he likes, like, really basic bitch stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Too many onions.
That was his!
Too many onions, bro.
Copying me. I don't dare say bro. That's my thing, bro. Don't bro me lest you know me, bro. I hate that. So, what was with the, I want to make sure I have salad. Like, it's my one and not Salah's because we both got the same thing but with different toppings. And then she has them both there and she picked up the one that was meant to be Salah's. Okay, whatever. You know what? You do you, boo.
I need a bite. I'm so hungry.
Actually, she's wasting away there, guys. She needs to, sorry, no time for introductions, no time to really talk to you or anything. I need a bite. Wasting away. Starving here. I'm famished. Look at her. Sliding away there, barely able to fit into her clothes anymore. I'm fully aware whilst looking at this, that this is gonna be probably the grossest mukbang she's probably done. I don't know, I say that probably about all of her mukbangs, but coming back from a lovely holiday, and I have to watch this. Straight into watching this. Whilst my dinner's in the other room waiting to be made. Oh, this is gonna be a bad call. Oh my god, no, I'm having chicken teriyaki tonight. Oh, I'm gonna ruin that already. Oh no! I have my chicken sitting there waiting to be cut up and I already set aside teriyaki sauce. Oh no, I might have to change that last minute. We're not having chicken teriyaki in this house. We've had a great conversation so far. I've really missed talking to Chantel. Why did you jump? That wasn't even me jump cutting that time. Why did you jump cut? I've missed our conversations. We're so in depth with the okay. And then just munching. I love that she is so fucking like huge that she has to pick up like the shitty bits that fall out that generally people don't even think about again because they whatever, a piece of lettuce fell out. Who cares? No. She gets that first. She cleans it first before she starts eating.
Yes, salam. My brain wouldn't even work.
Oh, yeah, unusual.
Potatoes.
What? Sorry, excuse me?
I'll show you what I ate so far today. If I have to eat another
What, potatoes. Watch yourself, okay? She knows in my first video back. She's trying to set me in a bad mood, but I can't be set in a bad mood. I'm coming in here with full energy to make up what she is lacking. I've never eaten a Subway sandwich so good that I've been, assalam, or whatever it was that she said, which is like basically saying, oh my god. I have never had a Subway sandwich that is so good, I have praised my god.
home cooked meal right now. I'm gonna faint. Okay, so.
What the fuck is this? Overnight oats. Did it spend overnight in Salah's bowels or something like that? Fuck. I'm never gonna not stop making shit jokes. Come on, bro. I don't know why. I looked at overnight and I was like, that's not how you spell overnight, but it is. But I don't know why. But it's one of those ones where like my brain told me that's not how you spell overnight. Like, okay, bro, I don't believe that you actually ate just this. But even at that, you can't even just have like oats. It has to be like oats with chocolate in it. Because I remember she got the cocoa powder specifically because she wanted to make a chocolate overnight oats. And then with like a mountain of berries on top. So what else did you eat? Okay. Are you farting away in the background? Homemade curried hash browns. You made hash browns. You put hash browns in an air fryer. You didn't home make the hash browns. Homemade some eggs. Wow, really? You homemade some cheese? Did you milk yourself? Did you let it fucking ferment? What are you talking about? Did you lay the eggs yourself? Oh, I know. I'm probably very homemade tomato. You cut it. You cut it. You did a Jack Scalfani and you covered it in a pile of shite and olive oil, probably. Oh god, fantastic! I don't know, I'm having a good time so far. Maybe I've missed our Mariam. Maybe I've missed our Mariam. All I know is I went in and I think I had like several hundred notifications of comments that I have to read through now for all of the videos that came out during it. So I already know I'm gonna have a long night. Let's have a wee watch, okay? You failed to mention the pita bread.
Craving something takeout-y.
Really? Yeah, something takeout-y, like a sandwich. I've never once in my entire life said, I want takeout food. I need takeout food in my life. And got a Subway. That doesn't feel like takeout food. Yep.
So I have 12-inch.
I love she does that, rolling her eyes, saying like, come on. Like she's like, fuck's sake, it's taking so long to chew through this. Maybe if you took a single bite at a time, it'd be quicker to chew through. When you always take at least 4 bites of something, because it's never just like one and then chew and then swallow and then talk. It's always bite. The food hasn't left her mouth yet and she is forcing more in.
Chicken teriyaki with cheddar cheese.
Okay.
Lettuce, tomato, onion.
Okay, and which one?
Pickles, green peppers, black olives.
Okay. How about you tell me what's not in
Sweet teriyaki, sweet onion teriyaki sauce.
And Southwest.
Mayo and Southwest sauce, salt and pepper.
Yeah, I can tell the Southwest sauce. Okay, but that was meant to be Sal's one. that was meant to be Sal's one. It sounds like a lot. It sounds like fine, I guess. It's like it's a Subway. How can you mess up a Subway? Oh, that chair is struggling. Did you hear that? Jeez, the creak on her. You're ugly.
What's going on? I missed you guys.
Really? You missed me? Oh, I appreciate that. She knew I'd be going. That's the thing. She never says stuff like that. She knew this would be the first video for me. Maybe she released it after she heard I was going. Maybe she's like, oh, that potato. I'm gonna miss him. I'll leave him a nice little surprise for when he gets back. Did she miss us? Like, she wasn't really like, away. I remember she's still like making videos. Like the home cooking thing, and she's like, oh, I can't do it. It's another step of home cooking. She only like home cooked for like 1 day, so I don't really know where that came from. So how you doing? You doing good? How's your heart? Cholesterol?
I was reading
the
these
Quran
articles.
Oh, so at least you're honest. It wasn't you're pretending to read the Quran. I was reading these Reddit articles about the Quran, probably.
And I went down a loophole, and one article led to another, as usual.
Oh, this is gonna be really whatever we're getting here. That's gonna be stupid.
So messy. Oh my gosh.
Yep, you are.
I better
No,
take
you
this
aren't. Oh my god! She's stripping!
Super messy, so.
You dirty bitch! You stripper! Fucking high energy today. Holy shit, I need to take less coffee.
Anyway.
You want to take over
the article was about dumb things.
Okay.
That people were bullied for in school.
Was it being morally obese and pretend to be a Muslim? Was that the number one? Was that the most upvoted comment?
And there's one girl.
Oh, and by the way, it's probably going to be a fake story, so I'm probably going to skip it.
She was bullied for standing next to a tree, and they used to call her Tree Girl because of that.
I don't know, maybe they're a big fan of Twin Peaks. Maybe they knew she would grow up to be the log lady or something like that. Terrible. What were you bullied for? I'm curious. Hey, Goober.
And it reminded me of, like, my own
oh my god.
problems in elementary school of being bullied.
Uh-huh. Well, you probably weren't bullied for standing next to trees too often, though, I'm assuming. You probably were bullied for eating other people's lunches.
For the dumbest things.
Look at her trying to desperately think of a story. Because do I believe she was bullied? Yes, 100% I believe she was bullied. But she was probably bullied for the simple thing of being fat and gross and smelly and not bathing. You know, so she probably bullied for those kind of reasons. Not the reasons that she pretended last time. When was it? She claimed that, God, what was it? That she really wanted a Calvin Klein hoodie or something like that. And like they couldn't afford one, so her mom bought her a fake one. It was really obvious, and she got bullied for being poor or some nonsense like that. I guarantee she wasn't being bullied for that reason. She was probably just being bullied because she was annoying. Maybe they bullied you because they saw how you eat sandwiches and they thought, Jesus Christ, she's mental.
One of them was because I used to wear these like matching jumpsuits.
Wow.
From Sears.
But you have to admit, that is like entirely understandable. That's not being bullied for a stupid reason. You have to accept that was entirely an understandable and justifiable reason to be bullied.
Sears was like the department store when I was growing up.
Wow. I'm glad to know
Christmas,
that. You got that jumpsuit, I believe.
For a special occasion, I would always get gifted these hideous matching jumpsuits. Like,
do you think your parents maybe really didn't like you? do you think your family really didn't like you and that's why they got you a matching jumpsuit? What age range are we talking about as well here? Like, we did uniform school, so...
it would just be like, you know, purple.
I don't know.
I remember when I had...
maybe they bullied you because you're super morbidly obese and you're wearing a fucking, basically a purple onesie. Maybe they thought you were, I don't know, what's the girl called in Willy Wonka? The one who, the snozberries taste like snozberries. She chews the gum into a big blueberry and gets into the squeezing machine. Maybe you look like that. Maybe that's what they called you. Maybe that's why people still laugh at you when you wear your fucking all denim, because you still look like that girl. Is this a callback to it? Your double denim?
Purple. It had those straps at the bottom.
Stirrups?
To keep your pants on, I guess. I don't know what they were for.
What the fuck? You had stirrup straps This just sounds kinky.
To keep your pants tucked into your shoes, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Anyway.
Well,
Matching purple sweater.
so that's entirely understandable that people bully you. Like, as an adult, you should be like, yeah, I get why I was bullied. You should understand that.
And it had like little frilly bows on it.
Try to remember.
I always knew
that you look ridiculous. Well, you apparently fucking don't, because you still don't know you look ridiculous. That's the thing. This is the woman who was like rolling her eyes at her parents or family or whoever it was who bought her these awful things and made her go to school, and then she got bullied. But it's also saying she got bullied for a stupid reason. But that's like, it just sounds like you look, if you're rolling your eyes at what you look like, then that's what all the kids are going to do. So that actually kind of makes sense. So it's weird that you're trying to make it sound like a stupid reason. But like, do you not realize you're still doing exactly that? You still look like ridiculous 24/7. It's even at your size, you still choose the worst to buy as possible. Like the double denim one. You look awful still. Look at her trying to think of a story.
well, I was getting that. Because it would be a box shape.
Wow.
They were packaged in like white boxes that said Sears.
Fantastic.
In the box. Almost like a cake box, but longer.
Bet that's why she hated those jumpsuits so fucking much. She got so excited every time she saw it. Is it my birthday? She thought it was a cake. She was so excited. Oh, when it was a jumpsuit, she was like, for fuck's sake. Maybe your parents are trying to humiliate you. Maybe they give you like an awful jumpsuit because they thought you'd realize how terrible you looked, and you'd maybe try and lose weight so you could wear nicer clothes. Maybe that's what they were doing. Who knows?
You know what I mean?
Lying to you about cakes. That's so funny. I like that more than anything else she said so far, is that she was sad that it was a cake. That wasn't a
I could never
cake.
complain. Be
Sure.
rude, you know?
Yeah, Chantal. No one would ever think Chantal would complain about anything or ever sound rude about anything. You sound like you probably were incredibly spoiled, especially when you had to justify that you definitely totes for real didn't stick your little sister, who is apparently your stepsister, it sounds like, in the washing machine. But you know, we have a good relationship. We're grown to have a good relationship now. I never okay, it was difficult, but my mum didn't. Well, she did, you know, give her some attention. You sound like you were fucking spoiled, and that's the way you have to justify your childhood. Okay, describe the next sandwich to me.
I taught to say thank you no matter what I received. So,
Sure, bro.
no more close thanks. I'm gonna get bullied. Anyway.
Wow, fantastic. Tell me what's in the sandwich, you big minx. You big minx! Well, you can't even tell. I love she is like, so I need to eat everything that has ever existed, that she can't even just like start. She can't even just like, so in this half of the sandwich, what I got was this, and this, and that. No, she has to take 17 bites of it first before we get told about the sandwich. I'm on the edge of my seat here, waiting to hear about this sandwich. Anything?
Remember in grade 8, I apparently looked like Ricky Lake.
I don't know.
So that was my nickname, Ricky.
Who that was? Maybe you were so fat they thought you were a lake. Maybe you were wearing a blue tracksuit that day, and they said you're a lake because you were so large. Maybe you come from the Great Lakes or something. Oh, some of these are fucking terrible.
Ricky Lake.
Okay.
Or, so messy.
You were called so messy. I believe that. That is more likely your nickname than Ricky Lake, whoever the fuck that was.
Also, like, I had different hairstyles. So that was when I had, like, shorter hair.
Sure.
When I had long hair and bangs straight across, they called me China.
Why? China, as in, like, you were the size of the country, you ate as much as the entire 1 billion Chinese people all put together, or the wrestler? Which one? Because I really don't think anyone was ever comparing fucking Chantal to China. You know, like the 6'2" muscular lady wrestler. Pretty sure no one was comparing you to her ever. Alright, Shakara transformations, put down that Subway sandwich you're eating right now.
Oh my god. When you put too many things on your sub, it's chaos.
Yep. I don't know, maybe you should, like, learn from this experience, that maybe you should eat, like, normal human proportions. I'm assuming you probably won't, but I don't know, I can hope.
I did not move.
I love she stuffed it back in. She didn't think, oh, I don't know what they're spilling out here, maybe we should take this out. You know, because every once in a while, you will have something a wee bit overstuffed. That's not a sex joke in any way. You have something that's a wee bit overstuffed, and you're like, maybe I should pull something out here, because if not, it's a deck of cards, this whole thing, sorry, a house of cards, this whole thing is going to come down here. No, she stuffs it back in again. She wants to make sure it's all there.
Um,
Oh my god, this is a
just
sight.
really dumb names.
Wow. Anything else? Nope. We good. We solid. We don't need anything else to that story. We are absolutely perfect as we are. Jesus Christ. Oh, it just kind of keeps going.
Anyway, I thought that was funny.
It really
I'm sure there's
wasn't.
other things.
Yeah, it really wasn't. Do you know what? It's weird that at no point did you make a reference to any of the bullying or anything to do with your weight. It's so weird. It's instead that you had bangs and people thought you were a large, muscular lady because you had bangs, I guess, or you had jumpsuits, and you consider both of those silly reasons for people have made fun of you. When it's like, I think most people like the hair thing it's fairly common, even for guys, you know, and guys bullying is a lot less like that kind of stuff, like what clothes you're wearing or what hat you have on, that kind of stuff. Guy bullying is a lot less that kind of stuff. But even like hair will still come up even with guys. And like, yes, if I showed up in an all purple full body jumpsuit wearing stirrups, I'm pretty sure people would make fun of me, and I would just be like, yeah, I deserve this one.
I can't think of. Of course, being called welfare girl too.
Sure. Maybe being called super morbidly obese. Maybe it was that. So I'm sorry. I don't buy it. I just don't. The suddenly like being poor thing came out of nowhere, and it only came out when she wanted to start talking about being like devout and also her finances, because obviously people were making fun that she's not making nearly as much money anymore, and she wanted to come out and pretty much like own that she doesn't care about that. She's found God and everything. She doesn't care about the money anymore. She's not a materialistic person. It's only after all of that that suddenly she's talking about her childhood, that she was bullied from being poor in, from what I've heard, an area of Canada that is incredibly poor. So it seemed weird that she is being bullied for being poor in an area of Canada that is known for being incredibly poor. But I could have false information where she grew up. I don't know. Maybe it's the Hiltons.
Maybe too much chicken.
There's so much chicken. Maybe people bully you because they saw you eat a sandwich. Maybe it was. Maybe it was not like because you're on your welfare. Apparently, maybe it's not because of your purple jumpsuit. Maybe it's not because you're a large muscular lady. Maybe it's not for any of those reasons. Maybe someone once sat down and they watched you eat and they're like, ugh. And then they decided that you were probably a bad person. Maybe it was that. Did you notice she set aside the onion? The onion, no, she wasn't happy with that. She went through, she picked up everything else. The onion, nah, you can sit aside.
Last night.
Oh, can't wait.
Or the last time I slept anyway.
Did you have the sex?
Um.
Fuck me sideways. Are we ever going to finish this sentence here? Look at her, trying to think up a story as she goes.
So I came for a visit to Canada.
Uh-huh.
And
God, I'm sorry. No, if we're at the point where she's doing fake, like she's run out of like fake bullying stories to go with, because for some reason she can't go with the most obvious one of I was bullied because I was fat and gross and no one liked me, even though she also claimed that she was like really popular in school and had loads of friends and slept with lots of guys. You know, despite those two stories in no way lining up like whatsoever. The fact that we now can't even do those fake stories and we had to go into another, I had a dream last night, I don't care, we're skipping.
I realized that everything I bought is like you have to cook it.
What?
So cooking 3 times a day, I don't know how people do it.
What? Okay, fantastic. This, because she just suddenly jump cut to this. She was, like, her story was, Sala came to Canada with me and we went to my favorite restaurant, well, one of them, and then they had food and she didn't want to sit in one table, so they moved to a different table. Like, you know why most people forget their dreams like instantly? For like this is why you know she's making up, because no one will remember a dream, especially if the dream was this boring. Because the dream was entirely just to like, I'm assuming it's her trying to rile up people or something like that. Talking about her dream includes Sala going to Canada, and also they were a couple, and how he sat there telling her how much he loved her during, and he was eating Canadian food. It feels like a. Then there was just this sudden jump cut to this. I realized everything I got requires me to cook it. Like the dream story didn't end. It just suddenly cut to her talking about her shopping. Like fantastic. Also filthy.
It's hard.
Okay.
Tiny violin, I know. At least
Yeah.
I have food, I know. Alright,
Dude,
so
this feels
the
deliberate.
Dream, yeah, it was weird. And then we were
Oh no, we're back to the dream again. Okay, well, I guess just doing more skipping. That, like, yeah, if that sudden cut just feels like it was just there. Like, I don't know, the dream feels like it's there trying to annoy people because it's talking about taking salad to Canada, and I suddenly cut to her like saying she had to get a sub because she realized all the foods she makes she has to cook for herself, and it's so hard cooking 3 times a day. You know, that kind of stuff. That type of stuff. Reaction challenge. Easy jump all over her for. It feels like she just inserted that just to try and rile people up. That's my opinion. I don't know. I could be wrong.
staying at my mom's. I have rice pudding. I'll be right back. Okay. I made this.
Oh my fucking... She suddenly said... like I said, suddenly there's another jump cut in the middle of the dream story to, I just remembered I have rice pudding. And then she went and got it. And she's come back pissing. Look how sweaty she is. She is pissing sweat from getting up to walk to the kitchen, apparently, to get this out of the fridge. Look at how much she's sweating. Oh my god. Sure, you made it. Okay. Look how much she's sweating. Look at that. Just from walking to get a rice pudding. Holy shit.
My first time ever making this rice pudding.
Sure, bro. I believe you entirely.
Gorls Habib.
Sure, bro.
There was like a burnt bit.
Uh-huh.
2 burnt bits.
Fantastic, sure. Like she would ever pull that like face if she's not being performative, because she's obviously just brought it out here to try and pretend that she cooks. Don't believe it ever. This is just the extra performative bit because she has never looked this way at food before in her entire life. She is fine with food. She doesn't give a fuck. If there was an entire cockroach in there, she'd be like, I guess that's protein.
The only thing missing is raisins.
It's probably cheese. Honestly, for you, it's probably cheese. I love that she so clearly doesn't like it, but she so clearly doesn't like it, but she just has to eat it because it's food. And that's it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that it's burnt. It doesn't matter that she had to like pull like 3 faces whilst eating it. She gets an even bigger spoonful the second time. Look how much she hates it, and she's still just trying to convince herself to eat more of it. Look at her. She hates it so much, and she is like actually fighting her brain. You know, when like your brain is like, that's poisonous, don't eat it. Like, she's just like, no, brain, shut up. We have to take it. It's calories. Are we giving up? For now.
Rice pudding.
Look how creaky. I've never heard of a creaky fucking gamer chair before. Holy shit.
That's a flop. Because I burned the bottom of the pan.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
Was that jump cut for after you fucking just ate the rest of it off screen?
When you burn the bottom, like burn the bottom of the pan, of the pot, that's all, the taste permeates everything you're cooking and ruins it. Good thing I didn't make a big batch because I wanted to try it.
Thanks. I'm glad she's teaching us how to like cook, even though like this is her. I guess she did actually make it herself because apparently it was absolute dog shit, even though she usually claims she's the greatest cook ever.
Anyway, guys, I'm not gonna bother you with details about this dream, but
But we're 4 minutes into it. Well, kind of. We're also talking about your rice pudding, and we're also talking about, I don't know, fucking cheese or something. I don't even know anymore.
I don't know. I have really vivid dreams all of the time. At least every night I dream. I don't remember the last time I slept where I didn't dream. I mean, everybody dreams apparently every night, but a lot of people don't remember their dreams. And like, my grandmother was like that. She had dreams so rarely that she, on the odd time that she did, it would be like a big deal for her, and she would have to tell me all about it. But yeah, she like never had dreams. I remember her telling me that. So yeah, anyway, we also went and got
we also had another
some decorations for Ramadan.
Oh, is this in the real life of the dream? No, like, see that we had another random sudden jump cut, because we were talking about dreams still. And then we just another random jump cut, and then we're talking about gifts for Ramadan. I'm like, is this part of the dream? Is this not? Because, of course, she started randomly then talking about how she remembers all of her dreams super vividly for some reason. She dreams every single night, but her granny never dreams. And she used to She used to always tell me about them. She used to rush and tell me about them because it happened so rarely to her. She'd always rush to tell me about them straight away. And it's like, oh, are we seriously doing this entire dream story thing just so you can pretend you had a good relationship with your granny? You know why she does that very often? You know, like the dream about her not having a buy-on in public was so she could talk about how devout a Muslim she was, and then also to try and talk about how wealthy she was. It was like that. It was like we're suddenly just like, oh, that's why this entire story's happening, is just so you can try and like say that you had a good relationship with your granny. Oh, okay.
I was gonna film that, but the stores were so busy.
Yeah, well then you didn't go.
Like really jam-packed. Like,
well then you didn't go.
Excuse me. And it was really loud.
Are you gonna mention your social anxiety or anything? I love she's like pulling a face because she just knows she's just lying to us here. I didn't film because the store was busy. What difference would that make to you filming or not? Like like at all. Like the issue you have is that you have social anxiety, not that you care that the store is busy and that there are people about.
I don't know. Maybe I will do shopping vlogs like when we're out, whenever it's like
you were out.
You know, better conditions. That's why I like to film when there's no one around, because you know.
What was the bad condition about this? That it was busy.
You don't have to worry about that. Like people looking at you filming and stuff. I don't know.
But you said you're not self-conscious and you don't care whatsoever. Like what? Isn't that the whole point of this? People keep saying you go out when it's abandoned because you're ashamed of yourself and you don't like being seen in public, you know. And now she's just like, oh, yes, I like going out in public because I don't like people looking at me when I'm filming. It's like, okay, so we're right then. Okay, thanks, bro.
So yeah. Anyway, which is something I didn't really care about too much in Canada, although I still did sometimes. I don't know. Sometimes you get shy a bit, like.
You apparently have crippling social anxiety. That is your claim. Has she forgotten her claim that she had social anxiety? She's now just talking about it like it doesn't exist.
Especially when I was doing car mukbangs and people would pull up beside me. I'd be like, can you not park somewhere else?
Can you not be 450 pounds and maybe go and eat at your house, or eat like a normal human proportion, or not have a mukbang table for your car, which looks fucking ridiculous? Could you maybe do any of those things? I don't know. Maybe not get upset because someone parked their car in a public car park.
Anyway, I guess that's it. So yeah, I'll see you guys.
Fantastic. We're really dragging out the end of this. There's been nothing going on for the past 7 minutes, near enough. Like about 10 minutes is where we're more or less done with this video, and it is just incoherent, just rambling about nothing, trying to get as many mid-roll ads in as possible. Never. Embarrassing.
Catch you on the flip side. Remember that saying? How are my pillows placed for you guys today?
Wow. Rent-free. Actually rent-free. If anyone doesn't know, people used to laugh at her because her pillows sat perfectly still for like, I don't know, like a week or two's worth of videos where people may notice that her pillows never move. But she's trying to say, oh, Salah's here. Oh, Salah said it being out in the couch whilst I was filming in bed. Oh, Salah had friends around. But the pillows never moved. And then since then, she's like, every single time in the background, the pillows have moved. So it's just rent-free. Because like, people know full well, before she films, she just goes and moves the pillows around a wee bit. just to try and pretend that people have been here. She's so upset.
Back of my head, they would definitely.
Oh, she's so upset.
Guys. So that's it. Take care. Say bye. Alright guys, that's it. See you in the next video.
Okay, so I guess she just forgot to edit out her second take. Fantastic. She's just terrible at everything she does. Like, I leave in takes and all, like, every once in a while. You guys will hear me, like, stumble over something, or you'll hear me, like, do a clap if I've, like, had, like, changed screens or something like that. I leave that in every once in a while. You guys will hear me do that, so, like, I'm not, like, me and her, same level of professionalism. This is my job, and I'm not pretending to have 100,000 subscribers. Oh, really bad. Really, really embarrassing. What a weird video to come back to. But I guess we're just going to go straight into the other one, because I do have quite a few videos to catch up on. One sec. Yeah, this one's on the 8th of March. You might not have, maybe you heard a clap with this one. Maybe I left the clap in this time or not, because when I change screen and come back, I do a clap so I can see it in the timeline. So, this is posted on the 8th of March, and I think I have, like, I'm like 12 videos behind or something like that, which isn't the worst in the world. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do a second one here. Actually, yeah, why not? We'll do a second one. Why not? We'll do a second one. Do this next one. Next one is, I think, first day of Ramadan. Super excited for it. Let's go, guys. Okay, guys, that's us back with Ramadan 2024 vlog as a Canadian revert living in the Middle East. Fantastic. She's just living in the entire Middle East, apparently. Well, she might as well be with how often she bought her hubs to extend her traveler visa. Fantastic. So this is the start of Vlogadan, as I was calling it. I'm glad she didn't rip me off and steal that name from me, because that name is patent pending and it's the best name ever. I see we've got this little cinematic starting, and I wonder if we're gonna have with Salah singing Ramadan. I think Salah was in the thumbnail for this. I kind of quickly clicked onto it because I was only just noticed that there's only 9 videos behind, actually, and 3 of them are songs, including the CPAT rap, which you guys know I'm gonna cover, because why wouldn't I want to see the CPAT rap? I guess we're just gonna go straight into this. Let's go. Well, that was lighter than I thought it was gonna be, and still awful. Let's go. Oh, what? Oh, what? Oh, she was embarrassed. She cut out the last bit. Oh, because I remember the last bit was when he was like, Ramadan, Ramadan. And it was terrible. Oh my God, she actually cut out the last bit because she was ashamed of herself. Terrible. Everyday Mariam, you're a fraud.
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Okay.
Welcome to a
Sahur, 4 a.m. day 1. Fantastic. So excited. Okay, we didn't actually get a cameo plug this time. I'm very surprised.
Ramadan vlog. You might hear some fan noise in the background. I apologize.
Frittata. Oh, I've heard of frittata before. 5 eggs, 1 small tomato chopped, 1 small shallot chopped, 2 mushrooms chopped, 1/4 cup of cheese of choice. Okay. This is the bit I believe the least. 1 tablespoon of butter, salt, and pepper. Fantastic.
It's hot here. So here is a sahur recipe I made. It is a frittata. It was actually very delicious and filling and satisfying.
Well, it's always so weird. Anytime she makes something herself, she always says it was actually, like, she's always surprised that things are edible, which is really weird, especially when she thinks she's actually a good cook. Maybe this wasn't made by her. Maybe this was, like, you know, given to by one of their neighbors or something like that. Because I've heard that's apparently a big thing in, you know, the Arabic culture during, like, Ramadan and all, is people going around and giving you food for breaking the fast, and you share food and treat people to food, and you make too much, you can go around and give it to your neighbors. Maybe it was actually given to it by, like, the pretty woman who lives next door, and that's why she's like, well, actually, it actually wasn't that bad.
And healthy. Hello, guys.
Well, if you're eating 5 eggs by yourself, I don't think I would consider that healthy, but, like, you know, I don't know, pop off.
Ramadan Kareem, welcome to the first day.
Hello.
Of Ramadan. Fasting has officially begun. It is
my God.
Post-Fajr here.
She's so happy.
This is my new jilbab, and it's very comfortable. I love the material.
I'm assuming that's the prayer gown, like the chill pop or whatever the fuck she said. This is the biggest problem. Like, maybe she'd have it like pop up on screen or something like that at the same time. The guy I watch, he's called Rion Ishida. He does like traveling around Japan. He will every once in a while do, like, in the video, he'll talk about something. He'll say, oh, in Japanese, we say this. And then he'll, like, say it in Japanese, and it will pop up on screen. So you at least know what he's saying. You can kind of follow along with it, and you can learn a little bit of Japanese as you go. She just says, shilpap, and I'm just like, did you say shilpap? Or am I just, like, stupid and misheard that entirely?
Very flowy.
Wow.
And I'm just going to show you
so
a bit of decorations we just did. We just did a few simple things.
You just did a few things.
So here are
Okay, so she, like, I've noticed the pillows haven't moved since the mukbang, the teriyaki mukbang. Chantel, just so you know. So, like, I don't know anything about Ramadan. I really don't. I don't know what the standard, like, decorating you should be doing for it. But you have some LED lights, like some LED candles that look really cheap and cringe. And you've put a bunch of, like, snacks on a plate, which is, like, the normal plate you normally use, because you usually just eat off it anywhere. And of course you have the Quran, and you have positioned the Quran not towards any of the, you know, the seats or anything like that, implying someone has been reading it and set it down. No, towards this, so it's better for your filming.
Some little living room decorations.
They look cheap
We have
and
some lanterns.
awful.
This one
Is
sings.
cheap and awful? Does it sing? Okay. Wow, good one. It would have been way better if you'd recorded Salah's Ramadan song and played it from that.
Okay, with the light on.
Yeah.
We have some man wa salwa. It's like a nougat with pistachio.
Okay. That's okay.
Arabic treat.
and some.
And I know that the Mamoul, is it? The Mamoul white chocolate covered dates. I know that. You know that. Come on, this is your 14th packet this week.
Mamoul covered in white chocolate. Date biscuits.
You love them.
The Holy Quran.
The Holy Quran.
Can we just
I'm on page 42 now.
put these up?
Oh my god, that's so cringe.
Ramadan decoration.
Wow, that's really bad. Oh, at least we know Sal still exists, because there's literally no way she could reach the fuck up there. So I guess he does exist. Could you not, like, get one long enough to reach the entire way across your room? Or is this, like, an aesthetic design? Oh, that's terrible.
Alright, we also found these twinkly lights, Ramadan lights that we had from last year.
I love she very clearly just realized how absolutely shit it looked like a 2-year-old's birthday party. She clearly realized it wasn't very impressive. She's like, Sal, look at fucking more stuff to hang up. I gotta impress the Muslim community online to make them pretend I'm a real Muslim.
Here, if you remember, and Salah was able to fix them because they weren't working. So yay!
Wow. Which one? Jesus Christ. Do you want to cut across the chevrons a wee bit more there, mate? Holy fuck. So congratulations, Salah. You're able to change a light bulb. Like, how many Salahs does it take to change a light bulb?
So going out the day before Ramadan starts is probably not a good idea, or you're going to encounter a lot of traffic jams. This one wasn't.
This one is like free moving. It's not a traffic jam. People are freely moving.
Too bad, but it was still
it's moving.
We were still delayed.
So, call to prayer. Yay! Are you going to join in? are you going to, like, that? You know the call to prayer. Like, are you going to go to the mosque and pray? You going to pray in general? Anything like that? No, you just. I love it so much. I remember her saying that before I went on holiday. That one of the things she really loves about the Middle East is that she loves to hear the call to pray, and that's it. That's all she had. Yep. Is that all we get to see of you going out? Was that you shouldn't go out before Ramadan because it's a wee bit busy, and there was a little bit of a traffic jam at one point. It's oh no. Are we gonna see you literally cut back to your beachside apartment? Why didn't we see what you were out for? Maybe you were heading to the mosque to pray.
Alright, time to prepare iftar.
Hello, chicken.
And I'm doing this at around 3 p.m.
Okay, closer to 4 p.m. Actually, okay, fantastic. I see. That'll probably be the most annoying thing. It's like sitting there making the food, knowing you can't eat it for like however many hours. But like, come the fuck on, this is probably like 8 a.m. She's making an entire chicken for herself.
Even though iftar's at 6, because I want to make my stock for the rice from scratch. I'm making an Uzi style rice and chicken.
Okay, bro.
So
Whatever
I'm
you
gonna start
say.
by adding a whole chicken in a pot with some water.
Oh, are we doing this like really boring cooking style again? What the fuck is up with that? I don't know. That doesn't look too good. That looks like it's a wee bit off there, because like, why is it black on the inside there?
And bay leaf and a carrot, and I'm gonna let that boil down and simmer until I have a nice stock I can use for the rice.
Fantastic.
I'm going to top the rice with some toast.
Yeah, I'm just if it's just her very slowly explaining, like making her dinner pretty much. I don't care.
And now I'm adding the broth. Look how nice my chicken broth turned out. It smells amazing, and you know, I usually use just those like.
I'm just gonna cut to like the broth because she has to like gloat about the broth. Bro, I am just going to assume that you just got it out of a tin. I'm just going to assume you just got it out of a tin because you want praise for it. I'm going to assume that this is a North Star cube or something like that.
Bright yellow bouillon cubes. Sorry, my cat's playing with a bag in the background. But this looks so much more appetizing in my opinion. All right, so here is our first iftar.
Oh my god, she actually thought this time and for once put out a second cup. Because I remember how many times I used to laugh at her before, but she would show, like, this is me and Salah going for dinner. And there was always only one glass and one spoon in it, and I always laughed at her for it. I'm glad she's finally learned and put out a second fucking glass.
Ramadan Kareem, everybody.
Uh-huh.
So, to start off, to drink, we have water, of course. We have some...
How many chickens did you buy? Because that looks like because the first chicken she just put into like the water and she boiled it down to make a stock, like the entire chicken. But this looks like that was like seared or something. God, it looks like you cooked it very differently. Like, so did you have 2 chickens going? It seems a wee bit wasteful.
Vimto.
Oh yeah, Vimto.
Chicken noodle
Love
soup,
it.
I won't be having. And this is chicken Uzi, and it's a flavored rice. You saw how we made it.
I love she's literally just made this entire thing for herself, but she has to say, "Oh, but I'm not having this." Okay, bro.
Chicken stock with some parsley and almonds.
Wow, this is
Hey there,
really dry.
Foodie Mariam here. I just wanted to add, you're probably wondering how I got the chicken to be kind of, you know, well done like this.
Yeah.
Well, I did use it in the stock, as you saw, so then it kind of like simmered and boiled. And then I cut it into quarters and seasoned it again, brushed it with a little bit of olive oil, and put it into a 400-degree oven for another 20-25 minutes.
I don't know if I really buy it. I'm sorry, I've never seen someone like boil a chicken, then take it out afterwards. After, like, I guess you've sweated out like most of the fat from it, I guess, for the stock, and then like you then re-season the boiled chicken and then just stick it like and bake it in the oven. Maybe I could be entirely wrong. Maybe this is a normal way of doing it, but I don't buy it. I really don't buy it. Like I'm assuming we have two different chickens, or she ordered one chicken in to be delivered, and it's this one she got from a restaurant or something like that. Because I don't think you go from like boiling a chicken in just like a big pile of water to having like a baked chicken.
Or so, and it turned out like this, nice and roasted.
Especially when she has to clarify afterwards.
Roasted chicken. We have some feta cheese sambusa.
Of course.
Some homemade fattoush, and some yogurt.
And an LED fucking lamp that just keeps going off in the corner. Like, so this is clearly, so this is to break the fast. Like, so this is clearly just for her. Like, we have seen her eat this amount of food by herself before. And this is going to be her breaking the fast. 100% she's eating this entire thing herself.
I really love our little apartment.
Wow.
It's not perfect.
Are you trying to convince me or you? This is by the way, this is day 2 now, guys. Notice that everything is literally in exactly the same place it was. For day 1, every single thing. The pillows are in exactly the same place. The crown is in exactly the same place. Everything is in exactly the same place. I think even that cookie, the one that she picked up and put down, is in exactly the same place. But yes, she is obviously making a point of, like, oh, I love our little apartment. Because she has to now start calling it little because everyone made fun of it for it being a little apartment. But now she has to acknowledge this little, but it's small, and that's actually what I like about it. Because I guess the reaction challenge could just never win.
It is. And it's just right for the two of us.
The one of yous, but okay.
MashaAllah, I'm so grateful for everything Allah has provided us.
Uh-huh. Oh my god, hi. Oh my god. So is Salah filming this? You know, if Salah exists and definitely still lives with you? Or is this like propped up? Oh wait, so it's just like propped up on like the cushion, as you can like very clearly see here. Oh my god, there's no chance she's getting back up. I had to skip because you're showing like Julia lying on like the prayer mat, because of course she's like white woman Instagram. She has to have a prayer mat with like fucking like hearts on it, and it has to be pink. Because just fucking, of course. Okay. Action Mariam coming to you live from the beachfront. Why does she always hold it nowadays? Did she break the strap or something like that? She never wears it anymore. Oh my god, look at the junk in her trunk. Holy shit, she is so much bigger than she was when I was... Like, when I left... Well, I left my girl at a clean 445 pounds. I'm coming back to a 550-pound gal. Like, damn, son. I know there was, like, drama and stuff like that about, like, the praying direction or something like that. I have fucking no idea. All I know is that when I was on the plane, because we're flying, obviously, during, you know, Ramadan and everything like that, there was, like, a Mecca pointer, that it was pointing out, like, where Mecca was at all point. So I'm assuming people could pray whilst they're on the plane. So, I don't know. That's all I can judge it from, is that if I would happen to be still sitting in the plane, I would probably know which direction Mecca is. Right now, fucking no idea.
You guys?
Hello.
There's a volleyball net here.
Fantastic.
And we have a ball. Not a volleyball, but we have...
You are a ball. You are. Ace reporter Chantal Marie coming at you live to confirm she is indeed a ball and there's a volleyball net.
Have a ball. So maybe we will come play ball one of these days.
Will you? In the last video, you were sweating from going to get rice pudding. I highly doubt you're ever going to play volleyball. Yep. Thanks, Salah. That's the net over there. Yep. Okay, thank you.
Guys, very windy day, but it's like 20 degrees Celsius right now. It's very sunny though, so
that's probably a good wind then.
Pretty warm. But I'm gonna show you guys the beach. Look how the water is, the beautiful colors.
Oh my god! Wow, you're gonna show us the beach. I've never seen that before. 17 times on your videos alone. Like, damn, son, are we seriously back at this exact same beach again? Really?
Wow.
Wow, look, it's blue. It's the ocean.
Like a shipwreck or a ship in the distance.
She's fucking stupid. What do you think, Mariam? You gonna respond? Anything? Give us an update? No? Look sad and walk? Okay. Is this meant to be a fitness thing again? Like, what are we doing here? Jesus Christ, look at the size of her. Oh, is this meant to be like a fitness thing? Or what are we doing? Like, no? We just... So how are y'all doing? Did you have a good time? I hope you guys enjoyed the videos I made from when I was away. It was a nice little experiment. I might continue to experiment a little bit more. I'm going to do a community tab post about the whole thing. I really don't know. I'm just kind of just talking here because, honestly, our lovely host isn't saying anything.
Oh. I can't believe it.
Okay. Is that it? Was that it? Was this trying to be like a beauty shot? Was that it? Was that like... So, like, she's stunned that, like, this beautiful beach is right near us and she can't believe it. It's like, I'm pretty sure we've come to this exact same beach already ourselves 40 times. I'm pretty sure you can believe it. Look at this. She's trying to do a beauty shot of her like, she's king of the world. She was secretly the iceberg that day. But yes, guys, I might still do a little bit. Look how fucking ridiculous she looks. It's like Salah is still filming, where she is like the bottom third of the screen at all times. Salah never focuses the camera on her whatsoever. Oh, look at her go. Look at the speed of her. 1.25. Usain Bolt, eat your heart out. No, you can't eat the... No, don't touch the camera. You can't eat it. Oh, God. Are we seriously filming fucking bugs again? I remember when they went to that abandoned school, they spent like solid 2 minutes filming a fucking beetle. Are we gonna just film? Are we gonna keep going? Yep, still a beetle.
Ew.
Oh, we're gonna keep going.
Kinda cool
Holy
looking,
shit!
though.
It's a beetle, bro.
Hey, little alien. This is a beetle.
It probably said. Did she just say this is a beetle? Oh my god! She hurts my soul sometimes, guys. Oh, that was. This is a beetle. I know, thanks fucking biologist Chantel Marie, action reporter on the scene out there to interview her fucking beetle friend. Oh god, I'm kind of bored now. We're gonna skip to something actually happens. My god, we've got Salah's hand. Oh my god.
Look guys, I'm touching grass.
Wow. Who thought of that joke? Was that yours, Salah? Was that seriously the best we fucking had? Yep.
Alright, so while I'm sitting...
I love that she is always... Look how unimportant... If you looked at this, you'd be like, I wonder what I'm meant to be looking at here. She is always so unimportant in the scene.
Here, I just wanted to talk to you guys a bit about, you know, what the spirit of Ramadan really is.
Oh, I can't wait.
So Ramadan is not about, you know, how fancy of decorations you have or how
she's, like I said, she's only saying that because she looked at it after it was decorated and realized it looks like a 2-year-old's fucking birthday party, and she's like, oh, now she has to come out and say, oh, the decorations don't matter. Oh, my small apartment, I actually quite like that it's small. It is, everything is always to try and get past criticism she knows will come from the reaction challenge. Bro, rent-free. Who cares what they say? Just ignore it. It's so embarrassing that you're so blatant.
Fancy of dress you have,
or can fit in,
meals you prepare,
or eat. For you, it probably should be how big a meal you eat. That probably should be a really important thing with Ramadan.
It's meant to be a time of spiritual growth, of growing closer to Allah. And it's
are you gonna try that?
Reflection, time for fasting, a time for appreciation.
Okay, so how's the fasting going? How's the fasting going? How's the reading the Quran going? How's those Arabic courses that you're going to? You haven't started them yet. How's the Quran courses you're going to? Oh, you haven't started that yet either. How's the fasting? Is the fasting going well? I have a feeling it's not going too well.
And it's a time to be modest in everything, in every way. And just commit yourself to Allah, doing a lot of praying these extra prayers, and just focusing on prayer.
Well, for you, it's any amount of praying. This is the one time you've been able to film yourself praying. Literally, I think, ever. The entire time you've ever been in Kuwait. The only time you've ever actually filmed yourself praying.
And your relationship with Allah. That's all that Ramadan really should be about.
You
know, I know we have like a few decorations, but we didn't go all out. We just kind of...
Because you can't.
We just want to focus on basically what the focus of...
I love she brought up the decorations. Like, the decorations matter in any way whatsoever. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not actually secretly Salah or something like that, so I can't tell you what the actual culture's like. But does it matter if you hang a few shitty decorations or have a couple LED lanterns or something like that Or can you do Ramadan with literally no decorations whatsoever? I assume you probably can do Ramadan with no decorations whatsoever. So it's so weird. Like, oh yeah, I know, guys, we got a few. We didn't want to go all like. No, you wanted to try and do it because you're trying to show off. Look how incredibly Muslim I am. But you're cheap and you can't really buy that much because you're fucking poor. And you just realize it looks stupid, and that is why you're doing this now, to try and cover for yourself.
The spirit of Ramadan really is, and that's really just your relationship with Allah. Another thing that's really important for Ramadan is a time for giving and charity.
I can't wait.
So that's another thing that's very, very important during this time. So
what are you doing then?
All right, guys, so I'm going to end the video here.
You know, it's like, get charity and, you know, stuff. Harsh jump cut. Harsh jump cut from whatever she was talking about with charity. Because very suddenly she realized, oh, I have no idea what I'm saying here because I'm not going to do any charity.
I hope you enjoyed this vlog.
It was dog shit, thanks.
And I really appreciate you watching. So thank you so much. And Ramadan Kareem to all my brothers and sisters. And
I believe you so much
for watching. Have a great day. Stay blessed.
Wow, so his return is like... How much did he pay for that handhold? So his return is a selfie. Oh, that's cringe. Embarrassing. It's the same angle. It's literally the same angle cropped up a little bit so you can't see the handhold. That's really Salah's grand return. Really. The Scheitmeister. The Scheitmeister is fucking back to grip some Bibles. And that's the best you could get from him was a fucking selfie. Outstanding. Oh, I'd be embarrassed. Wow, we walked so far with the volleyball net just over there. I love when seriously went from that volleyball net to there and back again. We walked a total of, I don't know, 30 meters maybe. Seriously, the volleyball is just off screen here. We literally walked there, round that bend to there, round the bend back again. That is all the walking she did. Wow, outstanding. Why did we even film outside? If you're going to go so far, like such a small distance, why do it whatsoever? But that's it, guys. That is me back here, fun, enjoying myself, having a good old time, bringing a bit of energy because our Mariam, she really isn't bringing very much energy to this. She really seems to be enjoying this fasting lark going on right now, guys. But yes, I do have a fair few videos to catch up with. I'm going to try and catch up with him over the next couple of days. So, maybe you'll get 2 videos a day. Sometimes maybe you'll get 1 video a day. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to do a community tab post to kind of say what I intend to do with a couple of things. So, like, I enjoyed experimenting for the videos I recorded for, you know, my holiday. So I'm maybe thinking about cutting back the ALR reactions to, you know, the retro reactions and doing like 2 a week instead of 3 a week that I've gone up to. And maybe having like 1 day a week where I do like a random reaction of some like random person because I find it was a lot of fun. But that's going to be it, guys. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.